were working in power plants, and the people working, the, the participants here in the power plant, they understand the sampling, as fired sampling from the mill inlet to what is being done. But
Mm-hmm.
what my experience is that that sampling system is not accurate, and it is human dependent. Rather than when we started using automatic sampler, like in the video we saw the automatic sampling system. Rather than that, when we started using that kind of automatic sampler, then our results were quite matching with what your auger can give. So when we were using auger for rake sampling, and we were using this mechanical automatic sampler in case of as fired coal, the GCB was quite matching between them, and we were having very less coal in the stock. So we could see that for a period of 3 months regularly, while using auger and auto sampler, the GCB difference was not significant between as fired and as received coal. It was hardly 25 to 30 kilocalories, which is due to the weathering of the things. So we'll go to the next slide. Just to explain
Yes.
that automatic samplers are better than any of the manual sampling, and the video shows one of the automatic sampler, but there are automatic samplers present, and these days this automatic sampler and what you're going to see the augers that are quite cheap with us. Okay.
Now, my first question is why the auger is required?
Before we go into the auger, the
Hmm.
question is the mill sampling versus automatic sampling. See, the mill sampling one is actually human dependent, whether he's taking in time every half an hour or 1 hour, whatever you have scheduled, whether he's taking them in time or not. Second, whether he's doing the coning, quartering, and sample preparation properly as per the laid down procedure, because he's a human being and you are employing a labor. You are normally deploying a labor over there who who needs a watch over him, who needs a supervisor who watches him to get the job done. Otherwise, labor will try to skip the jobs. So, when it is human dependent in India, we cannot be assured of what the sample could be, what kind, whether it is the right sample or wrong sample. And then many a times it has been seen the moisture sample is not collected properly, and even in the mill inlet, the moisture is lesser than what is in the belt and bunker, because a lot of moisture goes out by that time. So it is seen practically in many of the plants that when you do, rake sampling or truck sampling by auger, and when you deploy an auto sampler in the uh, belt when while bunkering, the difference in GCB between as fired and as received for a period of a month or 2 months or 3 months is not significant at all. It is hardly 25 kilocalories maximum. So rather than doing a sampling which has chances of human error, chances of human error in sampling, sample preparation, moisture sampling, and even uh, depending on the mill inlet temperature, the sample moisture may go out. So it's better thought and better practiced to have automatic coal